Alright, so I'm live again. Let me do something here. Come on, don't mess with me. I'm just gonna, I've already taken off from Miami. I'm just gonna go up the coast here and take a look at the water. And the buildings, you know, just enjoy the coast. It's coast flyer, right? What do I do? So how low do we gotta go to really get a good look at this water? And let's slow this thing down. You know, this sim is both amazing and appalling. I cracked myself up. The flight model for this airplane, so far as I can see, it's got some really good qualities to it, and you know, and that's pretty cool. So let's go on down. Let's do an alt cell. But let me say that the graininess here is pretty weird. Might even go lower. I've got a flight plan into Boca Raton. We'll see if that's far enough or if we can get a reasonable assessment here. You can see that there's a calm area right there, right along the edge. Okay, that's fine. Nothing bad at all. And in fact, the color should be different right there. So let's go a little bit left. Not that much left. See, it's, you can't see it. The heading should be per degree, and you know, I know there's a way to to make it do it, but this knob should be. You should be able to tell it 1 degree. Oh. Clicking makes it go 1 degree. Turning with the knob, oh, that's interesting. Okay, so if I click, okay, so we're 500 feet. It's very calm. Let's click. I was hoping to see some, I mean, that looks kinda pretty good. That looks, you know, that looks good. Look at the reflections. Thing I'd think about turning down, actually, I think. So if you click on the heading knob, you get 1 degree increments. If you use the knob, you get 10 degrees. That's actually a little clever. Hey, Lucas. I'm just doing a little buzzing the coast of Florida. Let's see, so 200 feet. I'm just buzzing the coast to see what the water looks like. It's pretty calm right now. I wonder if I up the wind. Okay, so let's go here. Wind, 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 wind. Where's the wind? Snow depth, no snow. Pressure, add wind layer. Okay, ground level. Coverage scattered. No, that's not right. Add wind layer. Alright, so we're gonna go speed. Oh, that's nuts. So let's go. No. 10. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. It goes up and down, I guess. And let's do the wind out of the not the south, out of the east. Right here. All right. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh my God. Let's move this over. And man, hurricane. Look at that. Holy cow. No. No. Okay, so 14 knot wind, that's pretty good, right? You know, out here on the coast, you'll probably get a typical... Let's move this over here. That's probably a fairly normal wind. Reflection's a little bit strong for that much of a wind, I think. You know, 16, 17, and you know, I don't want to go smacking into one of these buildings. I found out that if you click on this knob, like when you get the arrow and you click like this, it gives you 1 degree of turn. Whereas if you rotate your mouse wheel, you get 10 degrees of turn. Pretty damn convincing waves. Say hello to the people. Hello, people. Hola. Put at 100% so you will scroll it with the first slide. See the frequency, you changed it to half of the speed of the wind. Huh? Frequency? What are you talking about? Oh, frequency. Okay. Alright, I see. Change it to half of the speed of the wind, you say? Alright, so... You want me to change it to there? About there? And I don't know what this means. What does this mean? Speed of the change? And then I could do a gust. No. Alright, and we can make the gust. I guess that's the speed of the gust. And how often do you, and how often do you get a gust? Okay. Alright, let's go back left. I think that's decent. We can start with that. I was saying before you chimed in that this sim is both amazing and appalling. That's the words I use, because it's amazing because of what you see out the window. It is utterly amazing. And it not just that, the flight model of this airplane is actually quite good from what I can tell. You know, so that's a good thing. The appalling bit is the number of bugs. There's a lot of them. So yeah, they've got a lot of things, some of which will be real easy to fix, some of which are going to be a real challenge to fix. Now, with this airplane, rolling this goes every 100 feet. And clicking it does the same. Whereas, and I haven't tried the Sovereign or whatever it is, the Latitude. I don't remember which it is. But rolling the mouse goes up 1,000 feet. There's Fort Lauderdale. By the way, I tried 4K. Oh my God, it was horrible. 2K is perfect. 4K is terrible. Speed below the frequency. Yeah, that's for the gust, I think. I think that's what that was. If I go back here, I think that's the speed percent. So there's my gust. It's like 137%. So if the wind is 17, then another third of that would be about 23. Hope I don't hit anything. Please don't hit anything. I can't see. Okay. You know, I'm going to go right a little bit. Does the back course button work? I think it does. Let's go a little bit further right. No, no, no. I want the arrow. Yeah, that's a nice little trick there. So flying to the Bahamas would be really cool with this, huh? And these displays are really bad. They're just grainy. You know, they're better on 2K. I can't show you on 4K because if I change my display to 4K, then your display will go to crap. Yeah. But yeah, that's some realistic looking friggin' water. You know, I can't wait now to go to, well, you know, I was going to fly to Jamaica today. So maybe to Jamaica we go. My frame rate looks like it's suffering a little bit, and I'm having trouble getting the friggin' frame rate counter showing because NVIDIA Inspector is screwing up on me. NVIDIA, whatever it is. Alright, so let's go back heading left a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to deal with this. I'm going to have to deal with this not having my panels. There's several options, but I've heard that there's some people complaining about the options. For example, the SPAD Next would make it work, but it's Haftel. Hey, just a quick check-in and out. Trying to set up my MS 2020. I'll give you a like though. Oh well, thank you very much. Yeah, I've got this is the TBM, and it took me, I would say, 3 hours to get my sim set up, and then once I got it set up for one airplane, so focus on one airplane and create, you know, and so I picked an airplane that had, like this one, that has a single throttle. You know, that's a good example. The one I used had a twin throttle, and I made my yoke do everything a normal airplane does. It's really fairly generic what my yoke is. My throttle's different. So once I got my yoke set, then my throttle, I just have to do a throttle for different kinds of airplanes. And so far that's worked out well. It only took me 5-10 minutes to set this airplane up after I set the Sovereign up. So we're just cruising down the coast here at 500 feet in the TBM. Where's it going? My heading came undone. I must have clicked that. There's some dangers with clicking right there. Must be. Alright. That's okay. I found another way to show the FPS, but you will have to turn on the development mode, so I only recommend if you want just to test. Let's see, development mode is, if I recall, fuel imbalance. Seriously, you didn't turn that on? Alright, well, let's do this. That's on, isn't it? Let's see, what tank is it drawn from? It's drawn from the right. Okay. So it'll straighten out. Look how quick we're moving here.
Holy crap, you're booking it.
Look at that. That could...
That's way better.
My son's looking. This is, that could be Deerfield Beach right there. Yeah, I just decided I want to look at the water. Look at this water. My son's here. That's right. Then general, and then last option, and you can turn it on. Yep. Okay. Huh?
What? Is that the Intracoast?
Might be. Yeah.
The end of it.
Yeah. The intercoastal probably goes all through here. Looks like it's. See, you can see it right there. 3 hours. I have some work to do. My yoke was no problem, but my throttle messes up when I change aircraft. Yeah, it takes some work. I wish I could, if I knew what problems you were having, I could help. Okay, but yeah, this is impressive. This is, and you know, let's see. Hold on a sec. I want to show you guys something. So I did this. I'm just going to let this airplane coast up the... This is a picture I took. I found somewhere on the internet. And this is just the pier out in Miami. It's the Miami whatever it is. And that's live. Actually, this is from YouTube. There's a live view. And then I also took a picture of it in X-plane, so avert your eyes, but this is what it looks like in X-plane. So kinda, I mean, it's there, you can see the buildings, kind of a little bit plain looking. This is Orbix. Oops, sorry about the arrow. Get rid of that. And so let's go back to this one, and now this is FS 2020. So, looks like that. Looks like that.
Yeah, that looks just like C2.
And then there's this one, which this is a further away view, so it's kind of not fair. But and that's from a cam, a webcam. So it's not bad. It's not bad. Figured I'd show that to you. And then this is, by the way, this is a 4K image I took. And let me show you the same image in 2K. 4K. In fact, I'll zoom out. That's 4K. Okay. There's 2K. I do too. Look at this. Look how grainy that looks. And now let me show it in 4K or 2K. See, it's smoother.
It's probably made.
Look at this tape here.
It's probably made to be.
I don't know. All I can say is 2K looks better. This is 2K. These guys that are flying in 4K, they must be doing something smarter than me. Looks good in FS 2020. It's just. Not handcrafted airport city as Rio is. Yeah, we all know Rio. Rio down there in South Africa is just a beautiful city. Alright. I just wanted to do this.
That looks way better than X-plane.
Oh yeah, it looks way better than X-plane. I'll have to do this. I'll have to do an X-plane flight similar to this, 500 feet down the coast. But look at these waves. Huh?
Fly over Carowinds or an amusement park.
Oh yeah, they're all over.
Yeah, because you can.
Yeah. I bought the MS-20 for mostly sightseeing anyway. My serious flying will be unexplained until the bugs work. There's a lot of bugs. I mean, we're talking possibly years of bugs. It'll be real curious. I've got just, you know, this nav system is, you could fly VOR to VOR. You could do FMS so long as nobody changes your, yeah, that's supposed to be like, that's heat. You could go VOR to VOR. You can fly approaches. You can finagle it. There's different things you can do to finagle it. You know, there's a lot impressive about this, and it's beautiful for sightseeing. Just beautiful for sightseeing. So yeah, look at that. Holy crap, that's just unfriggin' believable. It's beautiful for sightseeing. And at nighttime, let's have a look at nighttime right now.
The turbulence is what unrealistic.
Well, just wiggling the airplane is all it's doing.
No, I didn't even do that.
Alright, so here's nighttime. I mean, that's just stunning. Huh?
Fly over that thing.
Fly over that airport?
Yeah.
My son wants me to fly over this airport. Alright.
Just whip it. You don't have to fly like a genius right now.
Okay, I've got to... Hold on, I've got to turn my lights up if I can find the switch. Oh...
Strobe lights.
I still can't see. Hold on, I'll get this light up here. Oh, that's bright. Gosh, it's got to be a better. See, this is backwards. There's a bug right there. That's backwards. And
Just change your keyboard.
oh my God, look how bright that is. That's ridiculous. That's better. Now I can turn my autopilot off.
Just
Bye, Haftel. Is that Ken? There's Ken. I still don't know how to adjust the brightness of this display. My son wants me to fly over an airport. So there's an airport. There's Palm Beach right there. I think our fearless leader is still in Washington, so we're good. Or he's in Pennsylvania today. Look at that. Some little stutters, but you know, what do you expect flying this low at 150 knots? What? Yes. Okay, I will.
Whoa, look at that road. That looks cool.
Yeah. I shut off all the traffic and the AI because everything that I read was that the performance, it's a huge performance killer.
There's still cars down there.
Are there cars down there? There's
I saw some.
Oh, okay. I think I see a couple. Yeah, I think the taxiway lights could use a little tuning. And I'm running near ultra settings.
Whoa, I was about to say the mirrors are like.
Huh?
Look at the mirror.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
That's you know, visor.
I know, but X-Plane definitely didn't do that.
I don't think it did. Yeah. Oh.
That looks good.
Yeah, there is a car down there. A car or two. Not much.
Yeah,
X-Plane is a lot more traffic. Well, actually, there's a few cars down there.
what? Yeah, I'm counting like 20.
And there's the moon. Are we almost a new moon? And those stars are right. I saw the Big Dipper last night. Yeah, I'm just doing a little knockoff like Ken. This is just me flying around southern Miami, enjoying the water. Wanted to see the water. In fact, that was the whole goal, was to do that. I'm probably going to take my son to grab something to eat. I'm going to come back and then, you know, we'll go someplace. And, you know, and I've got an idea for a flight. I want to do a comparison flight between X-Plane and FS 2020. I'm going to compare the two TBMs. Performance-wise, they should be about the same. It's the differences will be, you know, on these displays, you know, but I'll have to record that stuff and upload it. I'll have to use some software to blend the two videos and upload it. I'm still learning how to do that crap. But is that impressive or what? I mean, and you know, real quick, let's set the altimeter up. Let's go up. Let's see. At least this this airplane seems to be less buggy than the Sovereign. We'll go up to 10,000. And you know, that sounds more like a prop. Now let's see if FLC works and turn on the autopilot. That's jerkier than X-Plane. That's just jerky. Is this nav display system in the real aircraft? I have found very difficult to manage them, like to set up flight plan. It is goofy. I have no idea what this airplane is doing right now. Like I said, I think the turbulence in this airplane it's really no better. It's probably worse than in X-Plane. You know, they're basically just wiggling the airplane, just like pretty much like X-Plane does. I mean, look at that. The heck? Happy Thursday. Hey, Charpentier. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to stop doing that. Maybe because I'm down in the layer with the clouds that it's doing that. Get above these clouds, it should stop doing that. It should. Yeah, I mean, it could be that it thinks there's turbulence. You know. And this is how it's rendering the turbulence. But, you know, having, you know, the thing I always look for, you should get turbulence from the ground up to the lowest flight level, or the lowest cloud layer, wherever that is. You know, and then it pretty much smooths out. So the tops of these clouds right here would be where you get the turbulence. So once you're above those clouds, then the turbulence should pretty much stop in most cases. That's been my experience in the real world. Unless it's the autopilot doing some weird stuff. We shut the autopilot off and see if it's the culprit. Nope, it's not the autopilot. Gonna... And there's no adjustments for turbulence that I've seen. You know, so this thing may be screaming out to yeah, this is FS 2020. I mean, all you gotta do is look at these lights over here. You know, that's FS 2020. And that reflection. I don't know if that's a realistic sound, to be honest, because, I mean, you know, that sounds a lot different than the hot start. But yeah, this is what you'll see if you're up at 20,000 feet, or 10,000 feet. My pressurization on? Yes, it is. We'll go on up to 20. I'll go up to 20 and then I'm going to take my son to get something to eat. So BS. And this speed tape, it's smaller. These numbers are further apart. Probably another bug. They are supposed to have recorded the real TBM. Yep. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is the right sound. I would not be surprised by that at all. That's a bizarre turbulence thing going on there. I was reading, you know, I mean, the information coming out about this thing is coming fast and furious. And I was reading that they didn't put antenna out because they weren't sure that they had, that they would match the maps, the photo reel. So it may be that they're already working on that, because I could imagine a team working on the photo reel areas. I could imagine another team working on this G3000, G1000. Let's turn left. Tell you what. All right. We'll look behind us. All right. So this is a mess. Can't even and see, you can't adjust this turbulent shaking crap. So if you're trying to click a button, good luck to you. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot that they need to do in the sim, and I think this is a bug right here. I don't think it's just turbulence. I think it's a I think it thinks that this is the climb characteristics of the TBM. Look at those friggin' stars. Wow. Now, if any of you guys know constellations, I saw the Big Dipper last night. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's fix this. That's what it was. Now we're smoother. We were doing some experiments to look at the water. Look at that down there. How are we doing? 16, 17, 16,000. So this is what you're going to see if you're flying the A320 up at or the 747. That's what you'll see down below. Pretty freaking nice. Come on, it's nighttime. This air up here should be nice and calm. Let's see, did I miss any messages? Today I flew in the Chicago area. No Megs field. Think an Orbix add-on. Yep. Yeah, just make sure you check those Orbix add-ons because I saw there was a guy railing. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's a well-known simmer. He was railing about their London City add-on, and it's really bad. And so make sure you take a good hard look. I'll be real curious. There are some airports that Orbix has that I have, so I get automatic discounts for them, that I would love to have up in the Seattle area. Couple in particular. I'm not going to buy all of them, but I'll be very much looking for Key West. And Stark's, maybe not Stark's Twin Oaks, because that's a tiny little airport. Pretty, but there's two airports. There's Concrete and there's another one south of it. Just, like a mile or two south of it. Those two airports are beautifully done. Yeah, let's look outside. Tell you what, the outside cam, maybe I can make that work and not screw it up. So I've got to use the, no, not the drone, I want the external. There we go. Looks kind of bright. It looks a whole lot better than it does an X-plane, I'll say that. So we're at 20,000 feet. We've got to learn how to do this backwards. An X-plane, you move the mouse the opposite direction. I'm not paying any attention to whatever techniques. Let's see. I was gonna do something. Oh, go full night. Look at the stars. Look at that. So there's the, I had it there for a second. That's the Big Dipper right there. That means, God, if I could learn how to use this stupid thing. The Big Dipper points to the North Star. Up here someplace. I'm looking for the Little Dipper. I don't know. I don't know a lot of constellations. You'd think I would. It's the wrong time of year to be able to see Orion. That's the only other one I know. Alright, so we are dark night. So let me turn back south towards Miami, huh? I guess this is there's the friggin' Milky Way. Right there. Ah, those displays are frickin' bright. I'm not gonna land. I wish I knew how to adjust the brightness of these displays. They may not have a brightness adjustment. What are we doing? The plane's rattling a lot. It says my ground speed is 284. It doesn't remember your wind speed settings, so there's, you know, it's a default airplane, but you know, some things, this is going to be core to all airplanes if they follow up on this. So they should keep working on this, my opinion, for what it's worth. Maybe one of these. No, there's nothing up there. Let's see if I can turn the dimmer on. Yeah, the dimmer's on. Now, but God, they gotta find a way to turn these brightness of these panels down. PFD settings. Back. Minimum speed bugs timers. Bearing 1, 2. Where's the menu button? Go PFD. MFD. PFD. I didn't mean to do that. See, on a G1000 you got a menu button. Like, see this over here? Okay, so let's go MFD. And speed bugs, nearest, weather, map settings. How do you make this north, or the pilot heading up? You know? You know, the airplane, that's the way I always fly with it. So, what's the knobs on the top? Those should, this should be for when you're showing the flight plan. So you can adjust the flight plan. And that should be, yeah, see, there's a bunch of things missing. Bunch of things. Bunch of things. There's our circuit breaker lights, which works, by the way. Yeah. display backup button doesn't work. Not that that's a big deal, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. So I should shut that off. Cabin lights. Access light is the one in the back. I don't see anything from that. And shut this one off. Well, it's still pretty bright. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they don't have a brightness control for these displays. They do on the Sovereign. But okay, we're gonna look outside. That was my whole point. That looks pretty freaking amazing. I mean, the visuals is what's going to keep pulling people back to this sim. Over and over again. People will buy this. A lot of gamers will buy this, because they're not the hardcore simmers. You know, they're going to buy this just so they can go see the pyramids of Egypt and the Taj Mahal and Statue of Liberty and all those places. So, yeah. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, it does look gorgeous, and you know that's going to keep drawing me back. What? Oh wow. Alright, well I just wanted to, actually, this whole thing started with me seeing the water, I ended up seeing the lights. So that's cool. Daytime. And the water is very, very impressive. Look at that. The visuals are going to keep drawing people back, I'm telling you. And I'm glad to see that, because that means they'll have some money to keep developing this thing. Fix these, you know, fix this, fix that, give us some more options, help us with our flight control equipment, make the view handling better, you know. So the door doesn't open? Well, that's not my plan actually, but I just wanted to see if maybe you have to be on the ground for the door to open. Alright. Guys, I'll be back in maybe a half hour, something like that. We'll do a flight, maybe in the Sovereign, even though it's buggier than this airplane is. At least you can control the brightness of the displays. You could fly from, somehow we got to get down to Jamaica.